Enter Javier Milei, the radical libertarian. In this atmosphere of chaos and despair, a political outsider emerged, Javier Milei. Known for his fiery rhetoric and libertarian economic ideas, Milei promised to shake up the system. His core message was simple: shrink the government, eliminate wasteful spending, and unleash the power of the free market to fix Argentina's problems. For many desperate Argentines, his bold promises were a breath of fresh air. Milei's election in late 2023 marked a turning point. His government wasted no time in implementing drastic reforms. These included severe budget cuts, privatizations, and a controversial plan to abolish the central bank. His team argued that only by removing government interference could Argentina restore confidence among investors and bring inflation under control. However, these policies came with a heavy human cost. Public sector layoffs, cuts in social programs, and reductions in healthcare spending immediately impacted the most vulnerable populations. Hospitals faced shortages of medical staff and critical supplies. In fact, by mid-2024, over 2,000 health ministry employees were laid off, and essential programs like the DAD-C, which provided free medications for chronic conditions, were dismantled. Reports estimate that these cuts contributed directly to over 60 avoidable deaths, sparking outrage among human rights groups, the economic reforms, and the IMF bailout. One of Milei's first moves was to remove all currency controls and allow the peso to float freely on international markets. This led to a sharp devaluation, with the peso losing roughly 40% of its value within months. While painful, this move was intended to eliminate the parallel black market for dollars and attract foreign investment. The government also pursued a massive austerity program, cutting subsidies, freezing public sector wages, and restructuring debt. In April 2025, Argentina managed to secure a landmark $20 billion loan from the International Monetary Fund, IMF. This was a critical achievement because Argentina had a strained history with the IMF, including a dramatic default in 2020. The bailout deal came with tough conditions requiring the government to maintain fiscal discipline, tighten monetary policy, and pursue structural reforms. Critics warn that such austerity measures risk deepening inequality and social tensions, but supporters argue that this is the only way to restore credibility and stabilize the economy after decades of fiscal irresponsibility. Signs of stabilization.